Well, how about it? Cam Newton is going back to the Carolina Panthers. Wow, the two sides made it official today that the reunion is taking place, and I love this. And I know, it's documented. We've talked about it forever on Time to Shine. I am not a Cam Newton fan. I gave Carolina credit for cutting him before the 2020 season. I gave New England credit for cutting him this year. And as we predicted both times, the suitors were slim. No one was in a rush to bring in Cam Newton. Cam has been shot for years in the National Football League. But at the end of the day, even though he's still shot, this is different because the Carolina Panthers are desperate. Sam Darnold was stunningly inept this season and now injured. We said it yesterday on Time to Shine. Sam Darnold would never play again for the Carolina Panthers. I like P.J. Walker as a backup quarterback. He's smart, he's athletic. He played for Matt Rule in college at Temple, but the problem with P.J. Walker, he's P.J. Walker. So here's Cam Newton. And Cam Newton is a Carolina Panther legend. The fans love and adore him. Cam Newton is a home run with the fan base. And suddenly a major need on the depth charts. And make no mistake about it, Cam Newton's going to play sooner than later. One of Cam's great strengths has always been his energy. And remember, Bill Belichick raved about his preparation and the energy he brought to the table in practice. And make no mistake, when you see the contract, Cam Newton is going to end up starting, I believe, a week from Sunday. Cam Newton is signing for $4.5 million guaranteed and a $1.5 million roster bonus. His deal can go up to $10 million. Hey, good for Cam. He has a price and a self-worth for himself, and he got it. He wasn't joining the Seahawks for the league minimum. Carolina is going to get the energy on the field and the buzz and the stands and the box office, which is exactly what David Tepper, the owner, craves. And the picture of Tepper and Cam, the team posted today, perfection. Absolute perfection. Cam Newton is going to get on the field because they need him and they want him for buzz. Tepper really wanted Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson. It didn't happen, so here we are. Now, I don't think that Cam is going to play this week against the Cardinals, a team that he beat, of course, on Championship Sunday en route to Super Bowl 50, but he could absolutely be the starting quarterback and run the ball effectively in Week 11. And take a look at who they play in Week 11. Ron Rivera, his old coach of the Panthers and the Washington football team. What a time to be alive. Carolina's 4-5. The chase for the 7th playoff spot in the NFC is wild and wide open. There are a lot of bad teams in the mix. Now, I don't think Cam Newton leads the Panthers to the playoffs, but at the end of the day, crazier things have happened. I don't think that this is anything more than a Band-Aid for 2021. I don't think he'll ever see the field for Carolina in 2022. But then again, never in a million years did I think in the winter of 2020 that Cam Newton would ever play again for the Carolina Panthers. Yet here we are, and suddenly it makes complete sense. If Christian McCaffrey and Cam Newton run the Carolina Panthers into the playoffs, it would be the craziest story of this crazy NFL year. Wouldn't you smile? After days of speculation, Odell Beckham Jr. finally has a new team. It's Sean McVay and the Rams. And based upon the reports and the conversation, it's a bit of a shocker as Odell and his 17 catches this season join a high-powered Rams offense with real Super Bowl aspirations. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I give Odell credit. It's a one-year deal. He has a home in L.A. He gives himself a great chance to make the Super Bowl and to win a Super Bowl and try and get his game back. The name Odell is famous, but the game has been dreadful. 17 catches this year. 17. That's 144th in the league. 144th in catches. Maybe with the Rams, he should change from number 13 to number 144. The Giants kicked him out. The Browns kicked him out. Baker Mayfield is better without him. So is Cleveland. There's a body of work, obviously, this year, last year, that shows that. But Odell, simply put, replaces Deshaun Jackson, and I get it. That's an upgrade. I get it for the Rams. Cooper Kupp is the best receiver in the NFL this year. My guy Bob Woods is an absolute stud. I love Van Jefferson. Sean McVay is a fantastic offensive mind and the head coach. Matthew Stafford is a star. Odell can't be a diva in LA, or just like Jackson, they're going to say bye-bye. The Rams are my NFC Super Bowl pick before the news. The Rams are my Super Bowl pick in the NFC after the news. Adding a 17-catch wide receiver doesn't change the Rams' fortunes or goals, especially after they got Von Miller to aid Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey on defense. They were always the Super Bowl team in the NFC. Odell knew this was the best bet for him. Color me surprised and impressed. Russell Wilson is back, and I cannot wait to watch his highly anticipated return to the Seahawks on Sunday on CBS when Seattle takes on the Packers at Lambeau Field. And no surprise, Russ missed the minimum time possible after his surgery. He's been an Iron Man with a legendary work ethic, and Seattle has been inept in losses to teams like Pittsburgh and New Orleans, games they absolutely would have won if Russ was healthy. Now, it's hardly cut and dry that Russ's return equals a win. Seattle's defense has obviously been dreadful this year. And, of course, the most important quarterback return this week happens to be in the same game, with Aaron Rodgers on track to return. And Dr. Alan Stills explained to our good friend Judy Batista today why Rodgers doesn't even have to test negative in order to be cleared. We saw what the Packers looked like last week without Aaron Rodgers and with Jordan Love. So, as we speak, Jordan Love doesn't hold a candle to, Geno Smith. Russ changes everything for the Seattle Seahawks, but sadly the schedule is not in his favor this week. But Wilson versus Rodgers in our favor as football fans, with the clear advantage going to Green Bay. We're shining on basketball on a Thursday after an epic night in the NBA, starting with the LA Lakers, who found their groove in the fourth quarter and overtime, and they pulled out a huge win against a great Miami Heat team. And I don't want to hear, well, Adam, hold on, Jimmy Butler got hurt in this one. How about Malik Monk? He had it going on. Russell Westbrook was absolutely terrific. Anthony Davis was superb, and honestly, this is what we expect. This is what we expect from the Lakers in a big game with LeBron James not healthy. This is why they go out and they make the Russell Westbrook trade. Phenomenal win. How about my guy Andrew Wiggins? What a performance from the Golden State Warriors, and what a performance from Wiggins. 35 points and a pair of monster, get out of my way, jams over his old friend and teammate Karl Anthony Towns. Wow. Wiggins was absolutely on fire. The Golden State Warriors first to 10 in terms of double digits in the win column. Jordan Poole was outstanding. Steph Curry is unbelievable. Watching Golden State is breathtaking. They are absolutely the team to beat without question right now in the NBA. My Knicks had no answer for Pat Connaughton in the fourth quarter as the Bucks pulled away from New York to get a win at the Garden last night. Pat Connaughton couldn't miss. 15 points in the fourth for Patty C. I was at the game last night. First NBA game I've been to since January 2020. The atmosphere was amazing. I just need the Knicks to start playing better. 2-4 in their last 6. And how about what Tom Thibodeau did, where he rode the bench the entire fourth quarter? Rose, Toppin, Quickly, Burks, Taj Gibson. Honestly, I could appreciate the fact that Tibbs was going with the hot hands for the most part. These cats were in when the Knicks started to make an incredible comeback and eventually tied the game in the fourth. But you needed Julius Randle playing, and I'm watching 5 rows behind Thibodeau screaming, "Put Randle back in, let's go!" Made no sense, and I wanted to see Randle back in that game. What a vintage Kevin Durant performance last night in an almost perfect night in the Brooklyn Nets win. I mean, this 11 for 12 from the field, 30 points, that's the equivalent of pitching the perfect game. I told you before the season on Time to Shine, KD, MVP. He is going to get that coveted award when it's all said and done. Watch out for the Chicago Bulls. Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine led a balanced Chicago attack as the Bulls beat the Mavericks, improved to 8-3 on the season. The Chicago Bulls are tied for the best record in the Eastern Conference. The league is so much better when the Bulls are relevant, and even better when the Bulls are dominant. This is what happens when you have a great offseason plan. I love watching Chicago play. Love the pickups of Ball and DeMar DeRozan. Love Billy Donovan. This is not a fluke in any way, shape, or form.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.